Redrawing indicators, is it always a bad thing? Almost every novice is sure that somewhere in the secret sections of the thematic Forex forums there are grail indicators that give exclusively profitable signals. Those who are looking for it will always find it, and indeed, over time, they find expert advisors or scripts that show exceptional results on the chart. Often, such stunning results are the result of the so-called redrawing of indicators. This is what we will talk about in today's article. This article will explain in detail what indicator redrawing is, how and why it occurs, whether it is always bad, and we will also look at some ways to protect against redrawing. Once in a similar situation, trading professionals who monitor the forum space for new ideas will immediately ask a question about redrawing. This is the property of the indicator to change its readings in the past as new candles appear. Changes in the past provide a beautiful picture of 100% correct trades on the chart. But in real trading, redrawing all the signals of the Forex indicator will lead to a loss, ensuring that the deposit is drained by a novice who has not checked the purchased or downloaded indicator for free. The picture below shows an indicator, changing the color of the histogram of which gives an input signal. In the left part, you can see how the rebound gave several green bars, a confident buy. As time passed, the green zone disappeared, replaced by red, a complete redrawing of the signal occurred. The lost money gives rise to a novice trader, strong immunity to any kind of redrawing, and having reached professional heights, he unconditionally closes the topic of such indicators for himself. But is it so critical that the signal changes in the past, if the trader knows about it? Are there any trading systems with Forex indicators, redrawing in which allows you to make a profit? Why do Forex indicators redraw signals? The technical indicators are based on a formula that, in the classic version, calculates the signal for the period specified by the settings, the historical period. The initial reference point is usually located on the current closed candle. The final one is located n bars in the past. This algorithm guarantees the immutability of the calculated value. A simple example is a moving average with a period of 10. As soon as the candle closes, its price will be added to the 9 previous same values and will be divided by 10. The trader will get a point and a line that will not change in the history, since in the past it is no longer possible to change the quotes involved in the calculations. The situation is quite different in the TMA triangular moving average formula. The indicator formula gives the main weight to the average, rather than the price values in the previous period, changing the pattern of the channel formed by the indicator curves with a strong jump in the volatility of the current candles. In the formula of Williams fractals, which determine the highest maximum or minimum in a formation of 5 candles with arrows, the situation is approximately the same. The fractal falls on the third, middle candle, the signal of which can be redrawn at the close of the current quote, if it updates the minimum or maximum of the 5-bar pattern. In the formula of Williams fractals, which determine the highest maximum or minimum in a formation of 5 candles with arrows, the situation is approximately the same. The fractal falls on the third, middle candle, the signal of which can be redrawn at the close of the current quote, if it updates the minimum or maximum of the 5-bar pattern. The most striking and disturbing example of redrawing for beginners is the zigzag indicator, which is a perfect picture of the grail when applied to the chart. The accuracy of guessing the peaks and troughs is enormous, if you do not know that the indicator changes the last vertex or trough already displayed as new candles are added to the chart. The chart shows how the indicator releases the price for several candles ahead. Their minimum number is determined by the backstep setting, the maximum number, which is virtually unlimited in conditions of a strong trend. Zigzag must take into account new candlesticks when forming peaks and troughs. If they exceed the previous extremes by the percentage set by the deviation settings, the indicator curve will be rebuilt. This example clearly shows the absence of malicious intent of redrawing. It is embedded in the formulas and is visible in advance to any trader who can read. Zigzag and fractals are included in the standard package of MetaTrader 4 and 5. They are intended only for optimizing the search for graphic formations. Support and resistance lines are built on fractals, which provide for the simultaneous use of many signals from the past, and zigzag lines help to build various Wolf waves, Hartley figures, etc., where the role of redrawing the last peak or trough is not so important. Thus, redrawing is normal for indicators that have calculation features, as in the examples above. And in this case, there is no malicious intent in the redrawing, it is just worth knowing about and taking into account. Forex indicators without redrawing do not make sense? As already shown above, redrawn indicators are included in the standard package of trading terminals on an equal basis with other technical analysis tools. The authors specially created their formulas in appearance for certain strategies. In particular, fractals brought a fortune to Bill Williams in the Profitability strategy. Zigzag serves as the basis for many profitable wave strategies and the construction of graphical patterns. Trying to fix the code by removing the redraw will change the rules and tactics, without which the trading system will lose its meaning. Another reason not to cancel the planned redrawing is the lack of strategies that use the current signals of such indicators. The only exception is the John Ehlers histogram, which uses the Fisher mathematical transformation. The complex mathematical formula implemented in the Fisher indicator, which describes Forex currency cycles with high accuracy, is very sensitive to the last closed candles. Ehlers suggests dealing with changes in the signal using the three-screen method, where the change in values on the lower timeframe will not be significant for the medium and long-term trend. To sum up, we can characterize the redrawing as an attempt by the author to achieve a leading signal. Versions from the internet that offer code without redrawing will lead to a delay or fixing of readings that will not be able to warn the trader about the change in the market situation. If the modified indicators are used in the author's strategies without redrawing, then the immutable signals will distort the patterns based on them, which will lead to an increase in the error of the signals. Redrawing indicators cheating traders? Redrawing indicators that are not related to the specific strategy or the indicator's operation in the leading signal mode has two reasons: unprofessionalism or deception. The first is a banal error of the encoder, which leads to the recalculation of the formula values on each new candle and changes all the signals. There are many specific reasons for this. In this case, we are not talking about intent, but the trader will just lose the deposit if he entrusts the creation of an expert advisor to such a professional, as in the case of deception redrawing. It is introduced into the code specifically. The built-in value return function peeps into the future, changing signals in the past to show a perfect picture of transactions. Scammers sometimes only need screenshots of trades and fake test results to sell a broken indicator. Here is an example of the grail, which in real trading will lead to losses. A trader cannot suffer from Forex indicators, the redrawing of which is intentionally embedded in the algorithm, if he follows the axioms of trading. Understand the principles of the trading system. By downloading the found indicator or purchasing a trading system, understand thoroughly the algorithm of the signal occurrence. No matter how complex the code is used when writing the script, it still does not go beyond the rather simple mathematical apparatus of the MetaTrader 4 platform. This means that simple high school knowledge is enough to understand the filling. Redrawing is possible if the system uses a fractal method for the signal, a comparison of two small periods of several candles. You need to track the segments on the chart at the moments of the trend reversal. There should be a losing signal. Check the operation of the trading system on a demo account by visually tracking signals in trades. The expert advisor or indicator can be quickly checked in the strategy tester built into MetaTrader. Use the visualization window to track and verify the immutability or redrawing of the signals. Never buy anything. Well, seriously, you still won't buy the grail, and there are already plenty of good indicators on the web. In the Forex market, it is difficult to find strategies that are based solely on one technical analysis tool. The trading system must combine several rules or combine graphical patterns with linear indicators. That's it. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and write your unique comment. There is a lot of useful information about the Forex market on my channel.